Hi, my name is Caleb Mariano. My ethnicity is Mexican. That's what I'm choosing to use as my cultural value speech point or anchor. Um, I'm not trying to burn time with this because I can rant, and I've already done like 3 videos of this, and I'm well exceeding 6 minutes. I just start to filibust, and I don't want to do that. So I'll speak on benevolence, collectivism, and polychronic time. My heritage has shaped how I see family time and community, and that's why I'm talking about these things. And each value has shown up in my life through family gatherings, shared celebrations, and the way we treat time as flexible and centered on people. Uh, Benevolence is the preservation and enhancement of the welfare of people with whom one is in frequent personal contact. Some examples in my life are at family dinners, where my mom will always cook extra, just because you never know who's going to show up. Uh, and that could mean uh, like uh, spouses of my siblings or significant others or um, friends. You never know who's going to show up. My uncles, like I don't know who's going to show up. We have dinner like once a week. If you want to show up, um, hit me up in the DMs. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, another way it shows up is helping extended family members is not a choice. It is a duty. I mean, I wrote that. But it's like a choice that you choose, or it's like a duty you choose. I don't know. It's cultural. It's like I'm not gonna leave somebody stranded, or I'm not gonna just have the ability to help and not. Some families are like, figure it out, go on YouTube, this and that. Wouldn't do that if something within my wheelhouse would definitely help out. It's not something like you ever ask somebody for help and like it's their profession or it's whatever and they're just like, no, I can't help out or whatever. I don't know. It's like super individualist and it's weird to me just because I don't know. It's just this class actually has opened my eyes to that, like how individualist I guess we are sometimes as a society because they do see it that is more prevalent than like somebody stopping and going, "Hey, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna come out and stop what I'm doing. Just help you out." Anyways, um, and then if somebody in my family needs a ride to like the airport or something like that, that's another example where obviously Uber can do that or something like that. But what's the point of that? It's kind of useless. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of resources. Um, I don't know. You can make an academic or professional or whatever. It's just a waste. How about that? So beyond caring for individuals, Mexican culture also emphasizes group identity, and this brings me to my second value. And I apologize if I don't have any visuals. It's just been so busy um, trying to figure out how PowerPoint and sharing a screen works. Because I I'm so used to in person. I'm a returning student, so I came back to school obviously. But what I'm saying is, when I went to school, you just went to school, and that's all there was. Canvas was like brand new. It was like you had to sign in 5 different places to get your email, to get your this, to get your this, to get into a lab. Like the lab was different than like the Canvas thing and the camp. Like I won't get into it. It was terrible. So I never did online back when they were first rolling this out. So I don't want to age myself. So yeah, uh, this is like obviously easier. I just figured this out and I ran out of time in regards to like the worst part about this was being able to share the screen and get to the visuals. Like I just ran out of time to like integrate that and make this all look smooth. So I apologize. All right, you can deduct that time out of speech if you want. Or anyways, I'll just continue. My second value is collectivism, and collectivism is when people see themselves as part of a group and give loyalty and obligation to that group. Some examples are like when I make decisions such as a school or career, I speak with my family first. And this is true because a lot of the good choices that I've made were uh, attributed to like my brother. Well, one of my brothers, I have 3 older excuse me, I have three other brothers, and one of them lives in or went to Berkeley alumni, and he lives a successful life and in Europe with his family. And he's got a great. I won't get into that. So, um, and then the reason why I'm here, back in school, back in the academic life, I suppose, is my sister who's an RN here, and I was making my way to San Diego because I play music. That's all I've ever wanted to do in life, and I've always ended up doing something else. I have a sales background. I've been in management. Yeah, so like, if you don't have a plan for your life, life will have a plan for you. So that's why I'm back in here. And she just said, "Hey, go back to school." So that's why I'm here. So that's a very real example. So yeah, uh, Mexican culture is about asking, it's that collectivism. It's that making decisions based on what your family's input, because it's important, and it says a lot about you. Second example would be a quinceañera is shared, like my niece's quinceañera is that belongs to the family and community. It's about everybody coming together, partying, communion, if you will. It's almost religious. Yeah, it's religious. And then my father told me that what I do reflects on all of us, and by all of us, I mean like the family and the community. And it's true. You get older and you see that it's a trip. Like, you don't see that when you're just like running and gunning. Like, you think you're just gonna be cool. You think you're gonna just be like rock and roll, Americana and all that. But it's not true. Um, and then collectivism shapes how choices are made. The rhythm of life also depends on how we treat time. And this is my third value, and I'm well over 6 minutes, and I'm not going to do this again. So if I have to take an L or a loss on this, I will, unfortunately. Um, Polychronic time. Uh, Definition of polychronic time means you do many things at once and treat schedules as flexible because relationships matter more than the clock. This is an example. I'm at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I just I started this timer like probably a minute in because I forgot to set it, because I don't pay attention to the clock, or maybe I don't care about the clock. I'm usually on time to my class, which I have in 10 minutes. So here we go. Examples from my life are family parties never start on time, yet they last late into the night. And they do, and they go off, and they are fun. So yeah, life's a party, I guess. Oh, I mean, life is communion. I mean, life is people getting together. How do things happen? How do I get here? How do you get here? People have to come together. Food, music, and stories all happen together. See what I'm saying? You can't have a really cool show without the audience or the talent. Chicken or the egg, they have to. Or not really, that's not how that works. I have learned that if someone needs my attention, I give it, even if I am in the middle of something else. I am doing this video in the middle of all of my homework, in the middle of needing to get ready for my next class, which is a night class. Um, Anyways, these values connect um, into a cultural identity that blends care, community, and time. So in conclusion, all of these three values focus on relationships. They are similar because they show that people and family come before anything else. They are different in how they appear. Benevolence is daily care, collectivism is loyalty and group celebration, and polychronic time is flexibility with schedules. Together, these values connect to my Mexican identity, showing that it is built on care, loyalty, and community. Caleb Ariano, thank you for your time, and hopefully you learned something about these values and myself. Later.